Here in the Hollywood Hills, right above the Sunset Strip, is a neighborhood called the Bird Streets, home to some of the best views in LA and some of the nation's most expensive mansions.
Built directly into one of the steepest parts of the hill.
But how did this little patch of around 200 acres become one of the most desirable and celebrity-dense areas in all of LA? I'm LA realtor Tyler Neal. Let's dive in.
In the 1920s, the Sunset Strip was becoming a busy den of nightclubs, gambling joints, and of course speakeasies, all mostly run by the mob, including Mickey Cohen. So developer Cooley Butler, whose brother Pierce was a U.S. Supreme Court justice, seized an opportunity to buy and subdivide all the empty land just above the strip.
Butler's wife, LaRue Butler, named the streets after birds like Warbler Way,
after their bird's-eye views of the city below. The investment quickly paid off as the Sunset Strip became a celebrity hotspot with lavish new clubs like Ciro's, attracting A-list celebrities like Dean Martin and Ronald Reagan,
who moved into a home in the Bird Streets that was at this address before it was torn down with his first wife, Jane Wyman.
Then in the 60s, the Beatles gave the Bird Streets international acclaim
after George Harrison, who was renting this house, wrote a hit song about the neighborhood.
He named Blue Jay Way after the street he lived on. By the 2000s, the Bird Streets have become one of the most sought-after areas in LA, home to Jared Leto, Rihanna, Tobey Maguire, Jodie Foster, and the late Matthew Perry, who lived here while shooting Friends,
and Keanu Reeves, who's lived in this steel-clad home since 2003.
One of 15 highly coveted homes right at the edge of the hillside known as the Front Row, which feature the best unobstructed views of LA in the Birds.
But no one has a bigger piece of the pie than Keanu's neighbor, also on the front row, Leonardo DiCaprio,
who spent the last 5 years buying up 5 adjoining properties, one of which he bought from Madonna, that altogether span a whopping 5.14 acres.
It's unclear what Leo intends to do with the land, but thankfully he's left some for the rest of us, like this home,
currently on the market for $68 million.
Which may look discreet from the front,
but once you see the back, you realize just how massive it is, built on pilings over a cliff, featuring a sand volleyball court, a 100-foot curved pool, and a 30-person jacuzzi. There's room for 29 more in here.
Do you live in the Bird Streets? Let me know in the comments.
And for more on this listing, click my link in bio.
I'm LA realtor Tyler Neal, and I'd love to help.